Hi, I'm Gerry from Gerry's Craft Room, and in this video I'm going to make two cards with a gel plate and paint and rubber band stamps. I start with adding some paint on the plate and I use a brayer to spread it. By the way, I added the products in the description box for you, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I use crunched up paper, a plastic card and rubber band stamps to make the marks. I have two pieces of card with double-sided adhesive on them, and I make the prints on the sticky side. I add a few layers so there are still some sticky parts left, but not too much. By the way, if you feel inspired, I always love to see you make, so don't forget to tag me at Gerry's Craft Room when you share your work on social media. And now I'm going to add the gilding flakes. I just add them by taking a bit and rubbing it on the card. I remove the excess with a nail brush. And I'm going to stamp on the colored cards, and I stamp a few times to get a darker print. So I did both and now I add embossing powder. I don't know for sure if the ink dries on the places where the gilding flakes are, so to be on the safe side I use the embossing powder to seal it. I heat set the embossing powder and fussy cut the stamps. And now I make a background with the same colors. One with a little bit more purple and the other bit more of the blue. I'm adding a bit of paint in the middle with a dry brush. And now I'm stamping the word create a bunch of times with clear embossing ink. And I'm adding white embossing powder and I'm going to melt it with the heat tool. I add the expanding mousse to get a bit of a frame for the stamped image. and I let it expand with the heat tool. I added some foam to the back of the stamped images and I glue it to the card with a hot glue gun. And I add some printed sentiments to both cards. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and make sure to keep on crafting!